Yesterday, LGBTQ employees walked out of Netflix. Today, employees many employees, I don't, there's no, well, or listen, okay, what's the difference? What's the difference between this employee walkout at GE and the yesterday's Netflix employee walkout? What's the difference? I'll tell you, and it's going to shock you. The idea is simple. Every day, Monday through Friday, I go live for about 10 minutes, ruffle some feathers, and then end until the next day. But my actual goal is to help you to look good, to feel good, and to smell good. My name is Sean Allen Fenn. I'm the founder of Safe New Media. My friends are watching behind the scenes on Instagram. Behind the scenes on Instagram at Safe New Media. The link in that bio is strictly marketing related right now. So, because one of the things I do is one of the ways I contribute to society is to help businesses get customers and make more money, because I believe it's a good thing to make more money. That's a very good thing to make more money. And if you're not making more money, then something's wrong and we should do something about it. Okay, so let's talk about this now. So, by the way, I'm going to give you I'm playing this announcement. Okay, I'm going to play this announcement. This is about my release, my music that's coming out. The new album is coming out, and by the end of the year, the new single is going to drop. The new album is called Surplus. It'll be out early next year. The new single is called The Love Cascade. Keep your ears and your heart open. All right, more about that later. My friends can connect at safetymedia.com/XOXO. Join our our community. There's a link to the secret Telegram channel where we communicate, because I try to avoid Messenger as much as possible. All right. Now, if you watched yesterday's episode of Hidden Secrets Revealed Live, it was about the Dave Chappelle controversy. So that was yesterday. The Dave Chappelle controversy, which triggered a lot of Netflix employees. And these Netflix employees walked out. Their demands included hiring trans executives. That's some of their demands. So that happened. Now I don't want this to be a trend, talking about employee walkouts, but so I'm not, I'm gonna try to avoid doing too much of this stuff. However, it's my responsibility to point something out. I could be accused of being anti-jab. And I'm broadcasting right now on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch. They could pull the plug on me at any time. All right, that is a possibility. But I'm willing to take that chance because I believe that it is better to stand up than to give in. Never compromise. It's so easy to compromise when your paycheck is at stake. It is. All right. But at GE, General Electric in South Carolina, they are walking out. They are protesting the federal vax mandate. Okay? This is happening. So what's the difference between this walkout and the Netflix walkout? What's the difference? All right. Is one better than the others? Was one justified and the other not justified? What's the difference? Well, I'll tell you. Here's the difference. The GE walkout is mostly white guys. No, I'm just kidding. It does look like they're all white guys. So that is technically a difference. However, the actual reason why I'm more inclined to be on the side of I'm going to take sides. I'm more inclined to be on the sides of the GE workers because the difference is that the employees who have a problem with Dave Chappelle at Netflix, no one is forcing them to be any particular gender. No one is forcing them at all. They can wear what they want. They can identify however they want. No one is forcing them. But in this case, the GE was bailed out. They've been bailed out by the Fed. So they're federal contractors. All right. So GE is kind of owned by the federal government. So this mandate applies to them. But the problem is that this is an experimental procedure. Still, it is still. I don't care if the FDA. I don't care what the FDA approves because the FDA also approves e-cigarettes. It doesn't matter. There is more evidence that the fax machine. The fax. Nothing to see here. I'm not talking about anything. Nothing to see here. The fax machine. All right, there's more evidence that the fax machine it does more harm than good. All right. Yet they're still pushing it. Why? Follow the money. Look how many customers Big Pharma has now. And if they can get the government to enforce it, billions. Pfizer is making at least 30 billion. I'm sorry, nothing to see here. Keep moving. I'm talking about fax machines. If you're forced to use a fax machine, that is an infringement and it should not be tolerated. And it's if you're living paycheck to paycheck, it's easy to just give in. It's easy to compromise. All right, but I'm not going to be someone who doesn't fight. Okay? Thankfully no employer is forcing me to do anything, thankfully. But not everyone can be in that position. Like if you want to be free, it's going to cost you. So not everyone can be in the position where where they don't have an employer forcing them to do something. I understand that. All right, but someone has to speak out, and not we we can't put up with this. Not not in this country. No. We've already seen that what happened in Israel. Israel is almost entirely fully vaxxed. I'm sorry, fax. They almost entirely use have have fax machines. Nothing to see here. Keep it moving. And there's still no end to this situation. I can't prove that it was weaponized, but every year there's been a SARS. Every year. Look throughout history. It's the swine flu or the bird flu. What happens if someone weaponizes this? And then big pharma has your cure. And then the government forces you to take it. Are you going to sit there? You're going to allow them to do that? All right. I'm going to wrap it up. Before I do, I'm going to play one of my songs, my new single. I'm going to just play 15 seconds of my new single before I leave you. But okay, I was getting a little bit hyped up. So I got to relax. So my point is that no, I'm not gonna be forced into this experiment. If you want to do it, knock yourself out. But when the government forces you to do it, no, I'm not gonna allow that. Not on my watch. So that's why I side with the GE guys. All right. Do you disagree with me? Leave a comment. All right. So I'm gonna leave you guys with before I play my single. All right, take down these white guys at GE. All right. I recommend this. It's helped my brain. If you think I'm an idiot now, you should have seen me before I started taking this stuff. Effing focus. It helps me to focus. I couldn't remember names and phone numbers before I started taking this stuff. There's a link in the description if you're interested. I also recommend the best phone service is called Visible. It's on the Verizon network. Best I've ever had. Get started for $5. There's a link in the description. Also, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you're going to be hurting while you're old. Right now, you might have an employer that's forcing you to use a fax machine. Nothing to see here. Fax machine, I said. I'm talking about fax. I'm talking about the fax machine, just the fax, ma'am. You might have an employer that's forcing you to use a fax machine. And if that's the situation you're in, you decide. But you gotta find another way. You if you can avoid working a 9-to-5 job, if you can avoid working for an employer that forces you into using a fax machine, don't censor me. I'm talking about fax machines. If you have an employer forcing you into the fax machine, you gotta find another way. Get started with Shopify. There's a link in the description. Shopify is the best. And they also announced Shopify is going to connect to Spotify for artists. So artists, musicians, if you can use Shopify to sell your merch. I'm excited about the new economy that we're into, the creator economy. Get ready because it's going to be great. It is already. So get started with Shopify. Also, like I said, my friends watching behind the scenes on Safe New Media on Instagram. The link in that bio is for the marketing agency that I work with. We can't help everybody. We won't work harder than you will, but if you do need more customers, we have access to 70 million more than any other agency. If that's not interesting to you, then don't worry about it. But for those who are interested in working with a marketing agency, there's a link in the description and the link in the Instagram right now, currently, as of today, Thursday, October 21, 2021. All right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. All right. Before I go, I'm going to play you 15 seconds of my new single. This is, I shouldn't even be showing you this because it's not going to drop until Christmas Eve. It'll be on pre-sale. You can pre-save it on Thanksgiving, around Thanksgiving. So it's not even, you can't even, if you wanted it right now, you can't even get it. You can't get it right now. I know. I don't even know why I'm going to show you this because you can't even get it right now. But it's just 15 seconds of my new single. It's called The Love Cascade.
In the last days, divisions apart from the love cascade. Motives met with the mark of Cain apart from the love cascade.
That's it. I appreciate you guys. I have spoken. Smash that subscribe button. Click like, follow. Love you.